Here I'm going to talk about literature review. This is how we review literatures manually. Okay, there is a manual way and there is an electronic way. Manual way to print the journal articles, you read them, then you cut the ideas. Okay.
Right, sir.
Right, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So and then yeah, if you look at here, so the first thing you're gonna read a literature, then you're gonna highlight some ideas that's related to your research problem. Then you are going to collect all of the highlighted ideas that related to your research problem and reorganize it in your paper, right? And you are going to, when you read the paper, you're gonna highlight some relevant ideas that is connected or related to some parts of your research. For example, some ideas related to your introduction, your research problem, your literature review chapter, or theoretical framework, or some ideas that support your selection of methodology. You know, there are many ideas you just come across, right? So what do you do with these ideas that you highlighted? So you have to group the similar ideas together. Okay.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
When you group the ideas together like this, you are going to give a title for each group. A title for each group. So, for example, this idea is about power and agency. All of these pieces are talking about power and agency. They all talk about power and agency. Some of them talked about the definition. Some of them talked about the positive of power and agency. Some of them talked about the negative side. Some of them talked about the implementation of power and agency. Whatever. Okay. And here's
Okay,
another
sir.
idea. Maybe you're gonna group it to whether agency can be absent or not. Okay, this is like a judgment. How important agency exists. Okay, and maybe you're gonna group these ideas, similar ideas, in one group, and you call them um, urgence in individuals. Okay, urgence in
Right, sir.
individual. And here's another idea, whatever. Like you just group the ideas together, then you give them a title. I want you to look at the orange title. It's like an envelope. It's like an envelope. Has multiple pieces that talked about only power and agency. So what are we going to do with these little pieces? We are gonna reorganize them before we write our literature review chapter. Okay, so power and agency, it's there. We say it will be the second topic. So do you remember when I said when you want to write your paper, you have to start from the general to more specific. Okay, you just follow this philosophy when you are writing your literature review chapter. So here you see we reorganized the envelopes. Remember, the orange one is an envelope title. If you open the envelope, you will see all of the connected ideas. So we reorganized them. We said, okay, power and agency will be the second title in our chapter. Here we put it here in the second title. So whether agency can be absent. Okay, whether agency can be absent, we will put it as the first title in our literature review because it's more general. Okay, it's like the importance of agency. What if the agency is absent? What can happen? So then, what is the power of agency? What if the agency exists? So what's the benefit? Okay, so you see now how we reorganized it's like the content, right? Do you see? So here we put whether agency can be absent. This is the envelope number. Here's the number one, number two, but we put it here as a number one title. Relationship between freedom and agency. This is another envelope. Okay, so it's just all of these are envelopes. Outcomes of agencies, envelope. Mechanism of agency, it's that one. It's an envelope, just the title of the envelope. There are many ideas inside it. Okay, so, and then we are going, if we organize the envelopes from general to specific, we are going to open each envelope and take out the ideas, the pieces inside it, and reorganize them from general to specific. All right. For example,
Right, sir.
let's grab here mechanism of agency. We just found the ideas inside this envelope talked about physical mechanism for agency. Okay, that's all. Okay, and here is another envelope. Agentic orientation. Look here. You see my screen, right? Here is an envelope. Agentic orientation. We just put it here. This is the envelope. It's like level 1 title. Okay, which is that one also here, which is that one here. It's all the same. Now we opened this envelope. We found in agentic orientation, we found pieces. Those pieces form like an idea. They talked about orientator stance. They talked about victim stance. They talked about supplicant stance. They all related to agentic orientation. You get it, right? Is it easy now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Right, sir.
then, okay. So then this is the third step. So I will just number the steps. This is step number 1. This is step number 2. Then 3, we are going to open the envelopes, right?
Right,
Then we
sir.
are going to group here we organize the envelopes. Then here we organize the pieces inside the envelopes. And number 4, we start writing our literature review. Okay, like for example,
Right, sir.
here, see, definition of agency. Here we see, look at this one. We open this here, relationship between freedom and agency. Here they just talked about the history. First, they talked about the history, something like that. Then they talked about like policy and things. It's all like history. But he started to talk about definition. Agency may be defined as the capacity in a person and things through which someone is created or done. So do you see? So now they opened the envelopes, they reorganized the ideas inside the envelopes, then they start writing from their own words, not copying and pasting. Here in level 4, you need to write using your own word. Okay, don't copy and paste. No, you have to use your own voice. Here is your
Yes.
personality gonna be shown. Here we can see your personality. If we read this paper, we gonna say, oh my God, it's like surprise talking, right? We
Yes.
feel your personality when we are reading your writing. That
Yes.
means your researcher personality. Okay, you don't
Okay,
need to
sir.
copy and paste, but you need to paraphrase the ideas, and then you are going to cite the ideas to the first researcher. You get it?
Yes, sir.
These are the
Yes, sir.
steps. These are the steps of developing our literature review chapters. This is a manual way. Do it manually first. There is an electric way. You're gonna be creative for that. Here is an idea that you might use to organize your studies. So let me open. I will open the Excel sheet here faster, maybe. Okay. So here's the question: what are we looking for when reading literatures? We learn everything from literatures: how they write, how they express their ideas. Um, okay, we want to know the topic, right? So topic. We want to know the topic. What else? year of publication. Is year of publication important? Can we use a year as a gap? Like if there is a study studied the teacher management, teachers engagement 20 years ago. So your research gap or research deficiency might be there is no new study examined or assessed teachers' assessment, teachers' engagement. The only study you found like 20 years ago. So we need to restudy teachers' engagement again because there are many things changed in the world, technology, everything. So the 20 years study might not be suitable for this age or for this year. You get it? So
Yes, sir.
we are looking for a topic. Yeah, this is how you organize. This is how you organize your literatures that you found, and then how you find your research gap. Here, you write the topic, you write the year, you write the location.
Yes, sir.
Okay, location of the study.
Right, sir.
Is location matter? Can be used as a gap.
Yes.
Okay,
Location also
great.
matter.
Okay. Actually, we write كذلك participants, types of participants,
Of course,
right?
participants also matter.
What's that? So what about gender? Can be used as a gap?
Yes, sir.
Great. So what about the method? Research method?
Yes,
Can it be
sir.
used
Yeah.
as a gap? Nice. So you like maybe you said like many studied focused or studied this problem through quantitative research, but however there is no study studied this problem via mixed method.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a research gap, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
we are trying to write everything that might help us enrich our significance
Research gap.
of our study of the research problem. Okay, the research gap. What else? Tell me. What else we need to discover or to mention here in order to discover the research gap? Maybe data
Variable, sir.
collection, data. Good job. Variables and data collection tools, right?
Yes, sir.
Like for example, if a study collected data through survey, but there is no study collected data through interviews, or maybe there is a study collected data from newspaper or documents, but there is no study collected data about that topic using survey. Okay, so it's a research gap. Yeah, what else? What did you say?
Right, sir.
Okay, what else? How do we define gaps? How do we find gaps? We said we
Use
might
of
find it in the year, location, participants, gender, research method, data collection tools.
Variables.
Variables.
Circumstances.
Yes, good job. Variables.
सैम्पलिंग टेक्निक भी होगा सर.
What else?
सैम्पलिंग
Sampling
टेक्निक.
technique. Yes. Good job. Sampling technique. Yes. Sampling method. Yes. Good job. What else?
Yes sir. Technology used, sir.
Sampling method, maybe methodology. Yeah, we mentioned it here. Research method. Maybe a researcher statement, right?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Conclusion
Maybe
और
a
recommendation
researcher
तो नहीं आता.
mentioned something.
Yes.
What's that? Maybe a researcher statement. So let's go here and see. I will go through this book, Research Design. First, I will go through Research Design, this book. And you have that book, right?
Yes, sir. Class 1.
I want you to read chapter 2, gaps. If we just write gaps here, literature review. Crosswell said it
Yes.
relates a study to the large ongoing dialogue in the literature, filling in gaps and extending prior studies. So this is the importance why we want either extend the study or filling a gap or something. And here they mentioned the literature review with a summary of major theme and suggest how your particular study further adds to the literature and address a gap in the theme. Maybe. So it's like here, the literature have a gap. We are looking for a gap that needs to be addressed. Okay? Alternative view that should be resolved. Okay? So anyway, I wanted to read chapter number 2. Okay, now let's go back to our Excel sheet.
Rich vocabulary.
Do you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, here. This is how we manage our literature reviews. First, download. Okay? First,
Yes.
download your literatures. 2, reorganize them or organize them. Organize them on an Excel sheet. Okay? 3, write a bibliography. I'll talk about it. Just write down the location of this study, participants who answered the survey. Okay, like for example, if you find a study studied the teacher's engagement from the perspective of school principal.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so who are the participants?
Teacher and principal, sir.
Teachers and principals.
No, you're gonna write here who answered the survey. Who answered the survey? Number one,
Very
surprise.
good
What do you say?
Sir, I
Read number
think
one.
both, sir. Teacher, sir. 1 minute.
Read it loudly. Surprise.
Teachers' engagement from the perspective of school principal.
Okay, read number four.
Teacher engagement from the perspective of the school principals and teachers.
Okay. So who are the participants in number four?
So in number 4, both principals and teachers.
Okay.
Yes.
What about number one?
Number 1, sir, I think only principals.
Yeah, eventually. Okay. Let's ask. Let's see. Okay, Imran. Number two.
sir.
Number two.
Number 2, only teachers.
Only teachers. Why?
Only teachers.
Why?
The questionnaire answer is demanded from the teachers with respect
Exactly.
perspective of
Yes.
teachers.
Good job. The answers will be collected from teachers only, from their view. Okay. So let's see who is with us here. Muhammad
Aftab, sir.
Fatib. Number 3, who are the participants here?
Students, sir.
Why?
Students, sir. From the
Why?
perspective of
Because
students.
because the topic, because population in this topic would be students, sir.
Exactly. You know who are the participants, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Okay, so now we are going to write the location. Imagine if I say USA, USA, and participants, students. Okay, gender,
Yes.
female. Okay, let's say the method is quantitative. Data collection tool,
Yes, sir.
survey. Variables that used, maybe age, right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe
Gender.
no, it's the gender here.
Gender.
Gender already used here.
Education.
Only female. Okay,
We,
so we
Okay,
are
sir.
going to use
we already decided
age,
on the female.
or maybe number,
Education.
experience,
Qualification.
maybe math score. We don't know, but anything. Maybe class, right? Or
Yes.
academic level, first grade,
Academic
let's
level.
say, right? These are variables. Okay, sampling method used in this study, all population. All population. And research statement, researcher statement regarding gaps, there is nothing. Imagine we have this study. See? And there is another study was published in 2023 in let's say UK. Okay, so if we have this topic, what do you think the deficiency or the gap that the second researcher used? Maybe location, right?
Yes.
And maybe he said,
Yes, sir.
and what about here? What about gender? Maybe use gender as a deficiency?
Both for men and
To-
female.
Yeah, to study this topic again. So the
Yes,
researcher
sir.
here, yeah, so the researcher here said, yes, there is a study studying virtual leadership, but however, it was studied on USA and on female students. But my study is going to be conducted on UK and including male and female students. Get it?
Yes,
In
sir.
addition, my study will use mixed method. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So here mixed method. So here will be survey and interview. Here is another gap, another deficiency. Here they used age, experience. I will use the same. The population, maybe, okay, here one school. Actually, it's all population in one school. Okay? But here, this study, simple random sample. Simple random sample. Use simple random sample.
Yes.
So here is another gap or deficiency. Which study is stronger, do you think? Imagine you are the one, the number two.
Number two,
What you
sir.
gonna say? Number two is stronger, right?
Number two is
Because,
stronger.
yeah, why?
Be- Male and female that participants.
Included, yes, included both male and female. What else? Used mixed method, maybe,
Yes, mixed
right?
method, and also included interview, accept of survey.
Yeah, multiple data collection tools,
Yes,
right?
sir.
What else?
Sampling, random sampling.
Yes, this called the presentation or representative of the population. So the first study doesn't represent United States because it's one school.
Yes.
It's only one school, right?
Yes.
But
It is
after
not
using
generalized.
single random sample from all UK or one city, our result will be less biased because we
Yes,
use
sir.
single random sample. You get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Great. So this is what we write in our research problem. This is what we write to support our research. We say, though there is a study was published in 2015 regarding virtual readership, However, that study focused only in female students and used one data collection tool, which was survey. Furthermore, that study collected the data, or that study was not representative because it was or the data was collected from one school. However, our study will include both male and female and use a mixed method where our or that's gonna help us to dig deeper to understand the stories behind the numbers. Moreover, that we are going to use the super-random sample when collecting the quantitative data. So the quantitative data for this study will be representative to UK. And the qualitative part will explain the high and low scores. You get it?
Yes, sir.
Do you see now how this table helped us to shape our research gap, our research deficiency? Do we see how we critique? This is the critique. This is how you criticize a study. You don't say this study is bad or this study is good. No, this is not the criticism. If you want to critique a study, just mention these things that how your study differentiate from other studies.
Yes, sir.
Easy peasy.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay. This is the first thing you do. The second thing, when you want to write your research, your literature review, you write a bibliography. What is bibliography? Here. This is how we organize our ideas after reading a literature review. We talk about, first we collect the research topic. We just copy and paste the research topic. Then here, research problem. Then research purpose. So all statements. Research problem statement. Research problem here, research. Maybe you can find it. Research gap or
Deficiency.
deficiency. It's hard to write deficiency. Okay. Then research gap or deficiency statement. Then we write research variables. Research method. I will send you this one. Then we write here research method, research variables, research questions, research questions. Okay. What after research questions? Research limitations. Okay. We write in this table research question, research goals. Research. Actually,
Objectives.
sometimes they don't write research goals. Sometimes they say research objectives.
Okay.
Okay. We try to find the importance of the study. Importance of the study. Participants. Also, number of participants. Number of. Can we use number of participants again as a gap? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Number of
Good job.
participants. Yes,
Sampling
yes,
method.
sir.
Sampling method. This is how we examine, we critique a study. Location, the study, okay, or country. Here, key results. Key results. And here, key recommendations. Okay. Here, important references. And maybe here we write important citations from that. So here there are key recommendations. Okay. This is the bibliography. It's called bibliography. Okay. And here,
Okay.
here we write here. We write APA. Here is the reference. Okay. APA reference. You know how to write an APA reference, right? I'll give you later, inshallah. The class, how to write it. Here's the reference. The reference starts with the last name. Last name. Just go to Google and write APA style generator. Okay? APA style 7th edition generator. You're gonna find multiple. I like Scripper. So this is a generator. You just here search by title. You can use anything. Like for example, if I want to cite this study, I would copy this title, or I would copy. See, they said cite, but still, I don't trust it. I don't like this form. I don't like it. I can take the DOI. I can take the DOI and paste it here. See, it's called D, and it will give me a citation to that study. This is one way. This is virtual leadership, important, blah, 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 right? This is an ABA style version. You can copy it and paste it. There is another way. You can copy the title, okay, and paste it here. Cite. Gives you multiple ones. Which one? There is one in 2020? No. Let's check. It's 2015. So you need to pick up the right one, 2015. Yeah, that one. Click here. So this is the citation. I just copy and paste it here. What should we down there? You got it? Control T. The last name should be there.
Yes, sir.
But this one. Do you know how I just moved these ones to the right? I just clicked Control T. Okay? See, I just put the mouse here, then Control T. This is the ABA version, ABA style citation. You get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what you're gonna
Yes,
do
sir.
here, this is how we finish. Okay, again, this is a bibliography. We use this table to organize or to take the study parts, let's say, take it apart and write each.
Organize our literature review, sir.
Yes. So later, so when you copy all of the ideas and paste it in the bibliography table, you don't need to go back to the study again. You only need these bibliographies. So
Yes,
if
sir.
you read the bibliography, it will help you match the similar ideas between bibliographies. It will help you see the gaps, right?
Sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is how we finish our literature review. First, we download, as I mentioned before, First, we download the study. Then we organize
Yes, sir.
the studies in Excel sheet. Third, we write our bibliography. This is how we write our bibliography. This is the table. We just copy and paste the research topic. Here's the research topic. Copy and paste it. Only. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the bibliography.
Yes.
Annotated bibliography. So yeah, let's see here. If you download literatures, actually, you're gonna see you need peer-reviewed journals, right? You need peer-reviewed journals. So, but there are many types of research. There is like an empirical research. There is a literature review research. There is a theoretical article. So which type? Here's the topic. Broadly, like what's it about, professional development faculty, blah, blah, blah. Here's the topic definition. Yeah, do you remember the definition I just told you, Surprise? So, but here you need to mention the page number. Why? Because if you want to go back again, you know the page number of
Yes.
that state where the definition was. Put the author definition of the topic here. Here's the problem statement. With the problem statement, let me show you. It's simple, actually. This is how we review the journal article. This is a journal article. This is how we review it. First, this is the topic, authors, and here the population. Do you see? The population of this study consisted of all public universities, institutes of Greece. Wow, that's good. Okay. And here, if you want to search about the research problem, you just write research problem and see what's going to appear to you. You just copy the significance of this study. And this is the aim of this study, to evaluate the management technologies or techniques used in the administrative blah blah. So just search it. Simple. It's easy. First, the question was blah. Yeah, here's the recommendations. Researchers has recommended that a training program should be blah 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 blah. Yeah. See, you see, everything is simple. This is how we review studies fast. Would you like me to go through NVivo? Okay. Anyway, I will just show you a quick thing about how to review literatures using a program or something like NVivo. So basically, here are all of the files. I just listed all of the 360 studies that talked about 360 assessment. These are all of the studies that I found. And here are audios. These are interviews that they have collected. These are studies didn't use LPI. These are dissertations. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
anyway, if I go here, there is a green note. It's called memo. How can I open that one? I just forget. Open link? Yeah, open linked memo, yes. Yeah, this article, yeah, this is summary. This article focused on a statistical purpose, and they didn't find any info that show how the 360 helped leaders. This article is very well written, and it has a recommendation I can look at later for future study. No, I may use it under usefulness of 360. I just wrote this like after a while, actually. I said just, no, I can use this study under something. So this is how you just write your ideas, okay? Yeah, I like that one, actually. This is when I was a PhD student. Anyway, I just, this is my effort, all kept in this program. Yeah, what a great moment actually to review back your great job. Information about literature reviews. Any question?